Hi everybody, this is Momo and this is episode 8, and today we're going to be using the card function on the Paisley Cartridge. And I got inspired because of Creations with Christina. She did a video. She's actually doing a 2-week Paisley Cartridge series. So she inspired me to do the card function today. I'll put her website on the bottom so that you guys can visit her website. She does beautiful, beautiful cards. So I'm going to be doing the one on page 28 with the heart in the middle. And I've already gone ahead and cut it out at 4.5. So for those of you who've never seen a card from the Paisley Cartridge, it's a trifold, so it has a little slit in the back, and it just your final product looks a little bit like this. But then we'll go ahead and put some embellishments and pretty paper. I've gone ahead and cut out the layer for it, and just to get the layer for any of the cards, you just press the shift button on the card function and you'll get the layer that corresponds with that card. So I cut it out in some Valentine's Day paper. And what we're going to do is I'm going to cut about 3/4 of an inch from the bottom of this paper. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I want to put a I want to put this at the bottom of it, and it's just a piece of white paper that I punched with this punch, and it just has little triangles at the bottom and little hearts, and I got it at Michael's. So what I did was I cut it to length, which is it should be 4.5 inches. I cut a little longer because I like to trim it off just to make sure it's perfect. And I cut it at 1.25 inches, which I think is going to be too big, but I just wanted to make sure I didn't cut it too short. So I want to see exactly how much of this I have to cut off so that it doesn't overlap. And actually, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to trace this, and I'm just going to cut off the piece in the middle of where the heart is. And that way I can kind of put it wherever I want. Okay, and let me just kind of turn this off. So I'm going to put the glue on the back of it, just so I can layer it exactly where I want. I think I want about that much. So, let's see, once we put that out, it's perfect. So I'm just gonna go ahead and trim off this side on this, perfect. And then I'm gonna put some ATG right on the card. Make sure that it stays put. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a really, it's a thin grosgrain ribbon, and I'm just going to kind of put it across so that you don't see the crease between the two papers. And then fold it so I can cut the ends off. Then on the back, I'm going to do some layering. And I cut for the centerpiece, wherever the actual shape is, Mine is 4.5, so I cut it at 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. And again, I'm going to put it right on the card so I know exactly where it's supposed to go. And then I cut a piece out at 4 by 4. And then before I put this one down, I'm going to put a piece of ribbon on the inside. So I'm just going to layer it across. And then I did the same with the other side. This side is smaller. It's 4.5. It's 4.5 by 4. 4.5 by 4. So I cut this out at 4 1/4 by 3 3/4. And then this is at 3.5 by 4. And then I'm going to go ahead and get a little, should not just tie it already on. So that turns out to be the inside, and you can put more embellishments on this. You can even stamp it with a sentiment on the inside. And then on the front, I have one more thing that I'm going to put on here, and that's this Love You. And I cut this out from actually the exact same button on the Paisley Cartridge. It's actually the word that corresponds with this little elephant and this card. And I cut out the Love You at 2.5 inches, and then the shadow feature at the same 2.5 inches. So I did the word and the shadow feature. And I'm just gonna get my Zig 2-way. And then I'm going to put some pop dots on the back of this. And I'm going to put it right on top of the heart. And that's it. That's my quick and simple card, the Valentine's Day card using the Paisley card feature. And this is the front of it. And then when you open up the slit in the back, that would be the inside. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it inspires you to use things in different ways that maybe you didn't think of. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned for episode 9. Thanks. Bye.